Hi friends, I hope all of you are doing well. Today we bring to you a beautiful story from the Shiva Purana titled The Lamp of Gunanidhi. This tale is found in the Rudra Samhita, chapters 17 and 18. The cinematic visual representation of today's story has been created by 3 AI agents from the Grok AI family, Sakha, Kautilya and Birbal. The entire script, visual storytelling and direction have been crafted by SilsszzZ, a member of the human species. I, Niladri, from the 11 Labs family, am honored to narrate this story. In a few scenes and in one special character role, you will also hear Birbal. A heartfelt thanks goes to the Gemini AI family for composing the beautiful background music for this story. And yes, our channel does not support or promote alcoholism, gambling, theft, or disrespect towards women in any form. The brief mention of such elements in one scene of this story is shown only to illustrate the destructive influence of the 6 enemies, Shararipu, on human life. We sincerely hope our viewers will use their own wisdom and stay away from such negative influences. With that, let us begin today's offering, the Lamp of Gunanidhi. In ancient India's holy city of Kampilia, the sound of temple bells used to echo endlessly by the riverside of the Ganges. Here lived a venerable Brahmin, Yajnadatta, a master of the Vedas and Vedanta, who tended to the sacrificial fires without ceasing.
His only son, Gunanidhi, was as handsome as the moon, and following his sacred thread ceremony, his father educated him in all branches of knowledge. But no one knew that Gunanidhi had secretly immersed himself in gambling, alcoholism, womanizing, and theft.
The day his father found out everything, in a fit of rage and sorrow, he cast his son out of the house. Starving and weak from hunger, Gunanidhi began to wander the streets as if all the light had vanished from his life. One night, tormented by hunger, he arrived at a Shiva temple. It was the auspicious occasion of Shivaratri. Lurking in a corner of the temple, Gunanidhi waited for the crowds to leave, hoping to steal the offerings of fruits and sweets to satisfy his hunger.
Eventually, the temple became empty, and Gunanidhi stepped out to find the place in darkness, save for a single lamp flickering dimly. To see his surroundings better, he tore a piece of cloth from his dhoti, fashioned a wick, and lit the lamp brightly. Then, he began to eat the fruits and sweets offered as prasad. Unexpectedly, a few devotees returned to the temple only to find someone devouring the sacred offerings. Thinking him a common thief, they gave chase. Gunanidhi was eventually cornered and caught, and in their fury, they beat him until he breathed his last. In due time, the heralds of Yama arrived to take his sinful soul to hell, binding a rope around his waist. But at that very moment, the attendants of Shiva appeared on a celestial chariot, intending to take Gunanidhi's soul with them to Kailash.
Har Har Mahadev! Har Har Mahadev!
No matter how many sins this man may have committed in his life, on this holy day of Shivaratri, he fasted all day, lit a lamp, and listened to the chanting of the Lord Shiva's name. The Lord Shiva is pleased even with this small act of service, and by his blessing, this soul has been liberated from all sins.
Upon reaching Kailash in the celestial carriage, Gunanidhi's soul was transformed by Shiva's divine touch, stripped of all earthly tarnish. Devoting himself to the service of Shiv Shakti, he flourished in Shiva Loka, eventually grasping the weight and importance of the human journey he had once cast away. In his next life, he was reborn as King Dama in the kingdom of Kalinga. Upon becoming king, he decreed the observance of Shivaratri throughout his realm and spread the glory of this sacred night across the whole of India. Every year he celebrated Shivaratri with great grandeur in the royal temple, joined by the royal priest and his subjects. After reigning successfully for many years as both a devoted king and an infinite devotee of Lord Shiva, one night in his old age, while he was meditating, Shiva appeared before him as the Supreme Soul, Paramatma. By the Lord's blessing,
his soul attained complete liberation, moksha. So friends, how did you like our story today? This tale teaches us that even the smallest bit of devotion is enough for Lord Shiva. Even service performed unknowingly can wash away mountains of sin. This teaching aligns with verse 40 of the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which states, "In this endeavor, there is no loss of effort, nor is there any adverse result. Even a little practice of this dharma protects one from great fear." In some Puranas, the story of Kubera is linked to this legend, but that is a story for another day. We will be back with another story for you very soon. If you enjoyed this tale, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. And yes, don't forget to share your valuable thoughts about this video in the comments section. Taking my leave for today, stay well everyone. Har Har Mahadev.